It's time to celebrate one of the unsung heroes of the kitchen, the microwave. I bet you never thought I'd say that. I can't wait to share my gorgeous spinach, sweet potato and chickpea curry with perfectly fluffy rice. Cooked from start to finish in the microwave, it's a nutritious and delicious midweek supper for two. So with all this talk about the cost of energy, the humble microwave has actually come out on top as one of the cheapest ways to cook food in your kitchen. And I'm going to cook you the most delicious curry from scratch with the most perfect fluffy rice. It's a veggie curry. It's got 5 of your 5 fruit and veg a day in one dish. I'm going to start with the rice. So get yourself a builder's mug, right? Half fill it. This is for 2 people, by the way, with your basmati rice. That's 150 grams. Then we're going to go in with our mug, which is full of water. So basically it's 2 to 1, water to rice. And don't forget a nice pinch of salt. So give that a little stir. And this is the same quantities as if you were cooking it in a pan on a hob, but we're going to put a lid on top, and then this goes in the microwave. Now, we're going to put it in for around 10 minutes on medium. Let's just get this right. Oh, no, 92 minutes. Right, just over 10 minutes. I'm still not as fluent as I'd like to be. So while the rice is cooking, let's put together a beautiful fresh curry. This is with sweet potatoes, chickpeas, spinach. It's going to be beautifully spiced. So it's really fun to make and super, super simple. We're going to use the humble box grater. So first, on the coarse side, we're going to take 1 onion that I've peeled, and we're just going to grate that. It is different than cutting it. You're kind of bruising it a little bit and getting those juices out. We're going to add to that fresh ginger. It's such an amazing spice. It's got heat, it's got freshness. So just use a knife to very simply scrape off that outer skin. I'm going to get that and grate it on the coarse side as well. Now, on our box grater, we're going to go from the coarse side to the fine side. And this is particularly good for garlic. I don't want big chunks of garlic, just little ones. I'm going to go in now with 1 heaped teaspoon of curry powder. Then 2 tablespoons of tomato puree goes in, a pinch of salt and pepper, and about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. So this is like my curry base, right? Think of it as the foundations of this curry. Then, kind of the king of the curry is the sweet potato. If there's any little gnarly bits, just simply nick it off. Give it a little poke with a knife, and we'll place that in here. I know it looks bonkers, but go with it. There's sense and logic. Then 1 whole chili. I'm just going to prick that as well. And then this is going to go into the microwave for 10 minutes to develop the flavour and cook the sweet potato. So in this curry, you're going to get 5 of your 5 fruit and veg a day in one dinner. OK, you heard the bleep. It's hot. Forget, it's the microwave, it's hot. So out comes our rice. Let's have a quick look. You can see it's absorbed beautifully, and I'm just going to leave this lid on top, and it's going to carry on steaming, and it might be the lightest rice you've ever done. So the veggie base is going to go in, lid on top again. Come with me on this journey. We're going to go in the microwave for another 10 minutes on full whack. Okay. All right, all right. Smells amazing. Right. We can take the sweet potato out and just pop it onto the board. It's about 3/4 cooked, but by sort of splitting it like that, it's hot, so be careful. You can just cut it into nice little chunks. And we can sweep that back into our curry. And at this stage, we're going to go in with 1 tin of chickpeas, juice and all. Then I'm going to use frozen spinach. It's economical, it's delicious, it's nutritious, and it's sitting there in the freezer waiting to be used. And this will go back in the microwave for 10 more minutes at full whack to let all those flavours develop in the most delicious way. So in it goes, with a lid on top. And this will be fantastic. I promise you. This isn't cooking as usual for me, but I do like the challenge. Here it is. Microwave curry. Smells amazing. Let's have a little look. Look at that. Hot, steaming. To give it a nice little mix up, let's just take the chili out for a second. Beautiful colours. Chickpeas, spinach. It really does smell amazing. Let's have a little try. See what's going on. Really fresh. Adjust with salt and pepper. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of yogurt and put it through and marble it. And that yogurt will just do the most brilliant job of lightening that curry. Look at that. And then with the spice, now we've tasted it, is it hot enough? Yes, no. So with this little chili here, we can just slice it up and you get to control that chili hit to your liking. But for me, it's all going in. So, curry, rice, still hot and steamy. Let's serve up. Let's take some of this delicious curry and just spoon that on top. So there you go. Homemade, fresh curry, made in a microwave. And I never, ever thought I'd be doing that. But it's important to react to scenarios happening around you, and I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. Come on, let's get in there. It's got loads of flavours. You know, the chickpeas are so creamy, the spinach is really like vivid green, the spice is on point, really, really delicious. That little base that we made has really created the most incredible abundance of flavours, and I really didn't think you could get that amount of flavour from a microwave. And you know what? If you don't cook much or at all, but you love a curry, please give it a go. It's fresh, it's delicious. You've got to have a go at that. This cheeky curry generously serves 2 people and uses tins and spices that have a long shelf life. Served with rice, it's 93p a portion.